So many of us have been hurt by people or situations in our lives that we feel like we're damaged goods. We're paralyzed by fear that our hidden past will be revealed and our future's ruined. The situation's gotten so bad that we don't see a way out. We long for peace in our lives instead of constant turmoil. Why? Why does it still hurt? Is this you? What if I told you that someone knows your inner agony? That this someone is ready to help you find the peace you seek, ready to lead you to your God-given destiny. That there is redemption from your past and hope for your future. Would you reach out? What have you got to lose? What would you do?
Victory Church.
Good morning.
I got my own cheat sheet here so I don't get off track. We're here today to celebrate what the Lord has done in 2018. I'm sure all of you can think of something that was great that happened or blessed you in 2018. Many of you might remember that I began painting a series of biblical women way back in 2014. When I told Pastor Dave and Kathy about this project in 2013, they were pretty excited. They loaned me reference books on culture and dress, and they gave me access to the church's wardrobe closet. I had 2 of those books for over 3 years. They introduced me to my first model, their niece, Amina. And I had my first photo shoot over Thanksgiving weekend, here right on this sanctuary stage in 2013, over Thanksgiving. Well, the months turned into years. They continued to let me have access to the stage for photo shoots. Most of the models came from right here in Victory Church, even a donkey. One family supplied 3 of their members as models. I never knew what I was supposed to do with these paintings when I started out. After I'd painted about 4 or 5 of them, I began to wonder, what'll I do with them? I didn't know where I'd show them or even who'd buy them. So I asked Pastor Dave and Kathy if they had any ideas, and they said they'd think on it. A few weeks later, Kathy mentioned that she thought the Lord was telling her something, but she wasn't ready to tell me yet. She wanted to be sure. Several months after that, I asked them again. The conversation kind of went like this. Pastor Dave said, "We thought you were painting them for your book." "What book?" "Aren't you writing a book?" "No, I'm not writing a book." "Oh, we thought all along you were going to write a book about them." Well, I got to tell you, that kind of knocked my socks off. I've always been an artist, not a writer. I had no intention of writing a book, but the idea wouldn't go away, and eventually I thought, why not? So another journey began as I wrote the manuscript and went through the process of finding an indie publisher and an editor and coming up with funds to finance it. All of this was going on in between the paintings I was doing. I finished the last painting in the summer of 2017 and wrapped up the editing on the manuscript in September of this year. Somewhere along the way, I'd asked PD if he'd write a foreword for me. Well, he read the manuscript and wrote a beautiful foreword that exceeded my wildest expectations. It made me cry when I first read it. I'm not sure I can live up to what he wrote, but I'll always be eternally grateful. So I want to take this time in this service to present to you, Pastor Dave and Kathy and Jim, I forgot my book, a special signed copy of my book, The Rich, the Poor, and the Naked. If it hadn't been for you, your support, encouragement, and your willingness to allow me to use the church stage and have free access to the wardrobe closet and the wonderful books that you loaned me, this book wouldn't be here. So,
Thank you so much, Jean. It was my pleasure to write a little bit about you in your book and be involved in that just ever so little. And if you guys want to order it, you can get it through Amazon, I believe. The Rich, the Poor, and the Naked. This is a women's study. It's a really beautiful book and a beautiful project that God put her on to highlight the women that are in the Bible. And I challenge you to read that and be well worth your while. Thank you very much. God bless you.